Yes, we are live. Thank you so much for joining us. Good afternoon and welcome to Updates with Precious. Sincere apologies for starting a bit behind schedule. Yes, you are welcome. So, make I just quickly give on a swift update on some things that happen for inside Nigeria. We'll go do this update sharp, because around 7 p.m. we're still going to go live again, hopefully with one of my guests, Prince Francis Chilaka. But as it has become the tradition, let me quickly let you in on some things that I think that is very important. And we could just look them, touchlight them. Let's have your say before we start other stuff we're doing or before we go live with our guests. So quickly, I'd like to let you know that the River State Sole Administrator, Ibas, has appointed acting head of service and new SSG. Then as he appoints, the person will be a head of service before can voluntarily retire to avoid problem. Meanwhile, today, courts don't sack the Rivers Sole Administrator, Vice Admiral Iba. Say your road they unconstitutional or you pack your load and leave. This now we see be say part of things we will talk about. Boko Haram don't raid 2 military formations for inside Borno State. Military formation, they don't raid them again, and they never declare state of emergency. Okay, now because the state of emergency the rule. Then let's take a quick one. So it looks like the fight between Akpabio and Natasha never the end soon because the two of them they come with their game back to back to back. So a breaking news has it that Natasha don't file petition to disbar Senate Ethics and Privileges Committee chairman. Remember that one, right? Yes. The one where be said in disbar for New York. Where be said they say carry person money run. Where be Senator Nedamwem Imasuen. She don't file case to the law council say made them disbar, made them because say it don't commit fraud for when they why come Nigeria, come they come become senator again. Meanwhile, on the other hand, we also hear that Senator Godswill Akpabio, informal aid, through informal aid, in fact, he don't give informal aid ultimatum. That is the former aid will be now INEC commissioner, Umoren, say he don't give up ultimatum, say make sure say he see to ensure say then recall Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. As a matter of fact, they don't talk, say they does the team, they enter inside INEC headquarters back and forth. Say he did there for a very long time yesterday. According to sources, they say Umoren did there, they see for independent national INEC commission headquarters for Abuja around 8 o'clock for morning till 8 in the evening. He did there. That means 9 days there when that lady can submit that petition against Natasha. So while Akpabio they plot through informal aid, will be now INEC commissioner to make sure say they recall Natasha. Natasha said won't make sure say all the people where they involved for inside that matter, she bring them down. I will give you details of that bringing down. We will look into her as we go on in this conversation. And then George don't wash your hand, come out like Pontius Pilate for inside Natasha matter. Say, I know they do again, no, I don't want again, no. Why ain't do that? We'll also look into that matter in the course of this conversation. And then again, Peter Obi, they don't they drag her like I pass my neighbor generator today. Say, why? How dare you say that democracy has collapsed under APC? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Because in talk say democracy don't collapse. Say people where be say, and when PDP been trying to bring up the democracy from 1999, the thing they go on manageably. It can't reach turn of APC. They just bring the thing down from the roots. The thing fall for grand. Hey, APC people don't they lambast. And first of all, Tinubu aid, one of the media aides, of course, in fact, through Tinubu, because I'm Tinubu spokesperson, anybody will be Tinubu spokesperson, anything where you talk, we will take and listen at the president talk. And that's what it's supposed to be now. So Tinubu spokesperson where be say, you know, than a buyer or nanuga. Don't talk. Say, Peter Obi, be careful. Oh, Peter Obi, I dey warn you, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Stop to the run your mouth anyhow. Stop to the run this government down. Or less. If you talk anyhow one day, go see anyhow, not really in that terms. But I'm waiting to insinuate for the way you used to tell them. And I go tell you how. Because people can look at like say, oh, is this a threat to someone? And is this really democracy? Then Ebola self don't come for Peter B says, look at you, look at you. You be the buy and sell something for inside Alaba International Market. I've been for Upper Iweka. When Tinubu they fight for democracy. Who are you now to talk to Tinubu about democracy? Really? Is that democracy where we hear say somehow I be see the hobnob with Abacha than that time when they fight for the democracy? Well, we'll go look into this matter later on. We'll give you those scoop them. Obasanjo too don't condemn Tinubu grab power at all cost politics. Say this your grab it, snatch it and run away with it. Call it work, that will not be democracy. Say democracy they die under APC because what they do not be democracy again. It be like saying them go crazy. Nigerian democracy they say now work in progress. Now small. If they patch them, they leak. We go the patch them small. Who talk this one and to whom? And this one now Bishop Kuka. Now, and people come and say, excuse me, sir, everybody guys. So is it because they have given you something now? That's why you're not talking. Excuse me, sir, everybody get prize. Okay, we'll go look into that matter in the course of the show. And yes, this is about the matters we will touch light today, plus including, say, Rivers State, NLC, don't threaten, say, then go shut down the economy if they no commodity the sole administrator. It's just that people they believe NLC matter when they talk like that because NLC these days, they be like say they just they blow breeze, they don't get weight. Well, all of these and other issues, now this will go look into very shortly. I will bring you footages and all that to use or stress all these points. Then what we don't bring up, but we could go take small break. When we come back, we'll begin to tell you these and other stories. After So welcome back. Now still on top updates with Precious Nayede. So this now quick updates by 7 p.m. 7:30 we'll go live again and bring on a proper update. And hopefully one of my guests, Prince Francis Chilaka, will be here with me to give an break down the conversation as they bring on the update. But let's begin with some of the stories that you need to know this hour. As Ibi say, emergency rules sole administrator Ibokete Ibas. He don't announce the appointment of Liengi Brown as the acting head of service. And Mr. Brown, before the appointment, now be the permanent secretary for inside the office of the head of service. Mr. Ibas, in an early morning announcement today, Tuesday, said Mr. Brown would have would serve in the interim until a new head of service is appointed. So for now, it could just be for acting capacity. Okay. First of all, your role there on constitutional law. What's in they give you this mind? Don't you use the appoint people too? Also, you don't announce. You don't announce the resignation of the former head of service, George Mweke. Describe him as say he did very sad. Say the man resigned. The man resigned by own volition. I've been on a make and resign. This time matter than we be so go. So look at. You can't say he appreciates Mr. Mweke immense contribution to his administration for these 2 days where he don't start and wish him well in his future endeavors. Mr. Ibas, however, assure the people of Rivers State of in commitment to stay neutral and peace. For peace and stability to reign. Okay, you did really neutral because people don't talk say they see you with some kind of people. No, people don't talk say they get meeting, especially with the camp where they're very loyal to Wike. So you did neutral like this. So okay. Meanwhile, the administration don't also appoint Ibibia Worika as the new secretary to the state government. Now, Mr. Ibas, for inside the statement we make today, Tuesday, said the appointment will follow a careful consideration. It follow a careful consideration of in credentials and extensive experience and performance during a rigorous selection process. Say he fight hard, he take him time to select before he get this person. Wow, really? But I could go waiting court to talk about him today. As they talk to you now, for inside Abuja, the Federal High Court, who they sit for inside Abuja, don't ask, say, make a sack the recently appointed sole administrator for inside River State, Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, retired. Say, because of say that role not there for inside Constitution. Now, some people don't carry the matter into court. You know, say, as almost every lawyer, every legal luminary, everybody, when you know our Constitution, don't check this matter, then talk, say, This thing where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu do say, they inside Constitution at all. So because say, the Constitution, I'll say, it go hard, make it be say you hold, because if we uphold them, even as the National Assembly illegally uphold them, say it go mean very bad thing, bad example for inside our democracy. So to avoid this bad example of our democracy, say good at all. So perhaps that's why somebody carried the matter go court. While President Tinubu, was cited as the first defendant, the Attorney General of the Federation, Vice Admiral Ibas, retired, and Attorney General of the 36 states of the Federation were listed as second and 39th defendants then for inside the matter from second to 39th. They name all of them one by one. Say everybody, all the Attorney General and Chief Judge, Mokana can answer this case because all of us know this Constitution, know how we will go bring sole administrator for inside a democratic government. So that kind of one bad. So the suit, person will file and for inside Abuja-based lawyer, where in Mr. John Mary Jideobi. Equally, they talk, say, make courts set aside a void all actions and decisions, anything where be say this sole administrator don't do since he come inside office. Say make them command the thing. Say those kind of things they're not supposed to get with at all. Anything when don't do for office. Say because say in role not there recognized for inside the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And courts don't give a kudos, say that one they good. Now the plenty further prayed the court to issue a perpetual order of injunction restraining Ibas, the restraining first defendant will be Tinubu, either by himself or his office or agent or anybody where they near him, servant or any other person acting under his command, whatsoever named, from either removing, suspending, or otherwise tampering with the tenure of any governor, deputy governor of Rivers State, and indeed any other state for Nigeria. Say, make them put that clause. Say, because you know they're good at all. So make them put that clause down. Make sure, say, they make the judge make sure say them put on there. Make court make sure say they stop everything will go make the president either by hook or crook or crony or anyhow to make to appoint any sole administrator again or sack any governor because say it unconstitutional. So make court make sure say put that clause there so that no presidents go ever try this kind of thing in future at all. Now, in the originating summons he filed through a consortium of lawyers led by, that's his group of lawyers and where person will lead them, Chimezie Enuka, the plaintiff prayed the court to determine whether in view of the combined provisions of the entirety, that is the whole of section 1, subsection 5, 2, and 180, 188, 189, 305, and 306 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, and their conflated interpretation, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will be the first defendant, has the duly elected governor, has any constitutional authority whatsoever. May the court check I beg. If you check all this line of constitution, this part, then for inside constitution, we don't call out like this. Will be section 1, section 5, subsection 2, section 180, section 188, section 189, section 305, and section 306 of the 1999 Constitution. Help me check whether it get any part of all this side of the Constitution or any other part of the Constitution where give authority to the president any way, in any shape or form at all, to remove or suspend, otherwise tamper with the tenure of a duly elected governor and deputy governor of any state, Rivers State, and any other state at all, and appoint a sole administrator or any other substitute, somebody else to act on behalf, or any use column, such as the third defendant will be the administrator. That kind of thing therefore inside our constitution, and court can look and say, that kind of thing no different inside our constitution. So upon the determination of the question, he prays the court to declare that upon an intimate reading and complete understanding of the entirety of section 305 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, there is no other circumstance contemplated by the Constitution for the removal or interruption of the tenure of an elected governor and the deputy governor of a state, except the circumstances contemplated under section 181, 188, 189, and 305, where be say maybe the person sick, the person die, or the person they incapacitated, or the person resign, or they impeach the person. If not be all these ones, then where the law put and say make he cut somebody, say make he leave office. They waiting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu do say he dey illegal. Now a declaration of his honorable court, has that the purported suspension of the governor and the deputy governor of Rivers State of Nigeria by the first defendant, which is the president, on Tuesday, the 18th day of March 2025, is unconstitutional, null and void, and of no legal effect whatsoever. Now, so the judge Nakampam. In fact, you can say a declaration of this honorable court that the purported nomination, appointment, and swearing in under which law and which oath we swear of Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, retired, by the first defendant, who will be the president, as the sole administrator of Rivers State, is unconstitutional, null and void, and of no legal effect whatsoever. Said it will not get any part of our law where it did at all. And order of this honorable court again, setting aside the suspension of the governor and the deputy governor of Rivers State of Nigeria by the first defendant on Tuesday, the 18th day of March 2025, are being unconstitutional, null and void, and no legal effect whatsoever. An order of the Honorable Court setting aside the nomination, appointment, and swearing in of Vice Admiral Nasoditin. If we say likewise, an order of this Honorable Court directing Vice Admiral Ibas, retired third defendant, hearing to vacate Vamoose forthwith the government house of River State with immediate alacrity. Now so the law carry talk. Say make it come up for inside the government house of River State with immediate alacrity because in coming in the first place, say Ide unconstitutional. Make it the same for your screen. Now the part where be said and talk and be this. Say make them vamoose so you can go check it out and read it for yourself. That he should vamoose from inside the government house of government house of River State immediately because instead for the government house of River State, say Ide very unconstitutional. I know suppose they there. Now, in a 32 paragraph affidavit, he deposed in support of the suit. The plaintiff, will be the person who write, maintained that though President Tinubu has the constitutional power to declare a state of emergency in deserving circumstances, that's a circumstance where they normal, where deserve them in any part of the federation, he not gets the power whatsoever to suspend officials like a governor who is not his appointee. Say the only person where you're supposed to be suspend, the person where you appoint, not the person where people elect like the way they elect you. Now you come suspend. Lord, say that one no go work at all. In fact, he said, as a Nigerian lawyer and through my years of practice, I have never seen the word sole administrator in the amended 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Say I never carry my eye see that kind of thing at all. Why he be saying that now we're going to see this kind of thing for inside Nigeria? You can't say, I know that neither the first defendant nor the second defendant appointed the governor or the deputy governor of River State. So why he be saying that then go get the mind to come Mota? Now so Judge said, come rule and say, this one. No go work at all. So we do hope that normally the reason we make this court declaration no go fit today effective now because of say normal they go won't push them again, go inside appeal. When they go appeal them, they go push them again till maybe it go reach Supreme Court. Maybe they'll come delay the case. Well. When they delay the case, they'll come look and say before they go come finally pass the final judgment, they'll go before Supreme Court, they go down achieve their purpose. Because right now, it be like say everything about the structure of River State. Now they argue about. But then let's go to the next conversation. Well, we also did hear that as we speak, armed Boko Haram terrorists have raided the Wajeku and army formation of the Dambao local government area, with another formation in Wugo village of Gambwara Ngala local government area, all in Borno State. Now, these are areas where we see this kind of kata they happen. Waiting governments they do. That's not the question where a lot of people they ask. This kind of disaster they happen now. Waiting government they do. That's what a lot of people will say. Where you have this kind of issue, what is the government doing? That's now we're seeing a lot of people they talk. Then moving further to that, this is as another source has revealed that no fewer than 2 soldiers were feared dead. They don't kill our 2 soldiers, with others injured after the convoy of the newly deployed brigade commander, Operation Hadinkai in Dambao local government area, stepped onto improvised explosive device. Landmines planted by suspected terrorists, which exploded in Maiduguri, killed them. It was also learned that the new brigade commander, they no agree talk their name, maybe for the fear of their family, was among the injured victims. The incident is coming shortly when government and security agencies are planning to reopen the Maiduguri Dambao View 185-kilometer road, which was closed down for motorists and passengers due to its unsafety. And for many years. For many years, that road don't they close because of say, they safe. As people they pass there, they either kill them, kidnap them, and all that. Now, according to people who gathered this story together for Inside Vanguard, they said the terrorists laid an ambush, then systematically lay ambush simultaneously on the Wajeku and Wugo army formation on Monday, yesterday, leading to the dislodgement of troops, scatter troops them, even as another unconfirmed reports indicate that some of the terrorists were killed in the encounter. This one, they don't confirm of the one we hear say they kill some of the terrorists, they confirmed. All right, so let's get into Natasha Akpoti's case because this is where it gets interesting. And a lot of people just wonder, say, okay, Madam Natasha, what harvest thou up thy sleeve this period? Because if you like say, they let our people, they made them rest at all. What see you carry on top of your sleeve for inside this period now? So our Madam Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan don't decide, say, this time around, she go do a heavy blow to the chairman of the Ethics and Privileges Committee for inside the house. In fact, she talks, say, this time around, say she no go. In fact, I no agree for anybody. That be the real name of Natasha this period. Now let's look at it. You all remember, say, he gets accusation of disbarment to be come on top the chairman of the Ethics and Privileges Committee, where in name na Senator Nedamwem Imasuen. And now the suspended senator for Kogi Central, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, don't file a petition to disbar the chairman's Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petition, Senator Nedamwem Imasuen. And say me them come out in name for the name of lawyers for inside Nigeria, because saying not be lawyer at all. How can you go and commit crime in another country and come back to our country and then you now want to be a lawyer? In fact, she even say even for inform them when you feel as in the contest for election, he no even deliberately put on there say, oh, excuse me, Koto, I was disbarred in New York where I was serving in Obodo Ibo because of my bad character. Saying no put her, saying just live and there. And say the reason we're making live and like that is because he do to deceive people. He do because say he won't deceive and to make people look like say he be the real person when be meanwhile in Obiam. Say now because of deceit, now he make he leave, he omit say to put that thing there. Now let's look at that story further. So, in the petition she filed before the Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Committee, LPDC, that is the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee, where be the joint body, where be say they sanction lawyers them for inside the country if they do anything bad, and body where they look into how well they behave, and if they do anything where they unethical for inside their profession. The Kogi lawmaker come they talk say the New York Supreme Court, the Appellate Division, say on May 10, 2010, be indict and disbar this senator, will be the chairman of Ethics and Privileges Committee for fraud, thief, GPT, wayo, misappropriation of client money, fund, and failure to respond to the disciplinary authorities. Saying I'm waiting in June. So because of that, say this kind of character not supposed to be lawyer for Nigeria at all. Because if Obodo Ibo people go feed this bar and say they know they do again, or then wash your hand, come out like Pontius Pilate for this man body, why he be seen a Nigerian and go accepting responsibility, can't carry and say they won't do anything with them. So because of that one, make Nigeria wash your hand, come out to make the Nigerian Bar Association come on hand for inside the matter to make them check and well. Now, to back her allegation, do you know what she did? She tendered to the LPDC a copy of the Judicial New York case law for inside 2010 with the title Matter of Imasuen. That is the title of the case where it be say they use disbar and when lead to the things where they use, when lead to the judgment, when lead them to disbar for New York. She attach them for inside the case where she filed. She equally pledged to lead further evidence, to bring out further evidence from official records of for inside the case where they use disbar Imasuen for inside New York. So she go bring her more record to use proof her claim. Say, this man no they worthy to be lawyer for inside Nigeria. Make them disbar. It's interesting, Natasha. Now the real definition of no grief for anybody. No grief for anybody. Because just like Dr. Deji talked the other day, she get coconut head, she didn't hear what. Because how do you fight this man aura for aura, dirty for dirty, dirty politics for dirty politics? That's exactly what she's doing now. Now, Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan told the LPDC that the respondent disbarment by the U.S. court, that is the way where they use commot in bar association for a hand, the way they use commot the title of lawyer for a hand for inside U.S. through a U.S. court, saying that because of complaint where it be say person lodge against them, and the person where lodge her name na Daphne Slyfield, that be the lady name, Daphne Slyfield, where be a client, where be in client so you supposed represent, where pay am plenty money for legal fee, for lawyer money, that is plenty legal money, where the money is supposed to represent them. And you know what this man do? This man abandoned the case. He no talk to the case again. He carried the money, jackpot, come Nigeria, come the practice law. Without recourse, without remorse, without saying, oh, I don't do person batting. And woman did for court, they wait for person to represent them. Nothing they happen. Now, she now said, quoting it now, she says, the court found that the respondents have violated multiple professional rules, resulting in the permanent revocation of his legal license in the US. Say this particular person don't commit plenty crime for inside in profession as a lawyer for inside US, when lead to wetin make US people then disbar and comot am as a lawyer, say make him no do again as a lawyer, say he no get better character or quality, strength of character to use be lawyer. So make them disbar. Then she further says that following the respondent's disbarment as they come out as a lawyer, he relocated to Nigeria, continued to present himself as a legal practitioner, and pursued a career in politics, eventually securing a seat in National Assembly as the senator representing Edo South Senatorial District. So as them pursue him as lawyer, come out the law wig for inside the head for New York, where we say been day, where he do bad thing. Chief person carry clients' money according to this report she carry. Say instead of him to come back Nigeria, come day sober, say, oh, I don't do bad thing, or maybe start business as a normal businessman. No. What did she do, or what did he do? He come Nigeria, still they carry himself as a lawyer, and come even continue with legal practitioner for inside, law practitioner for inside Nigeria, and then come pursue politics for inside Nigeria, where he come win election as the senator where they represent Edo South Senatorial District. Now, quoting her further, or quoting her petition for that, she said, despite this disbarment, despite saying come out for inside US as a lawyer, which was hinged on unethical conduct. That is, say as then come out as a lawyer for US, will be seen because of bad character when no follow law, when no follow the profession, when no be better behavior. This particular respondent still failed to open up, to disclose to the section, excuse me, to disclose to this sanction, excuse me. So say Imasuen failed to disclose or to open up about the sanction when they sanction them for New York. Say, I think come Nigeria, you know, talk, say they don't sanction them more. Say, keep quiet about them. Both for inside the legal practitioner and for inside in political space as a senator, and say, now you make they eventually come make the chairman of the Senate Committee on Ethics and Privileges and then Public Petitions. A position where be say need person will get impeccable integrity. Excuse me. A position where need somebody where be say no get stain for in character at all. Now in then carry give up. A position where need person where be say in character no get stain. Now they can't carry give person where be say do this kind GPT team, why your team. Now they carry this kind of position, give up. Say it they good. Say that kind of character, you know, they good. So because of that, may they check this man well. May they commot this title for him body because you know they good. Say may Nigerian courts too commot. If I mean Nigerian legal practitioners also disbar because you know they good. Quoting her for that, she now says that the respondent did not remotely disclose his disbarment either in his form EC9 form where it be filled as in the contest election, particularly of the personal information submitted to INEC on oath at the time of aspiring to for public office. At the time when they say in the contest for public office, you know, say the form where they feel where they say that form, you go swear, say, I hereby swear that every information what I give you are the truth and nothing but the truth and all that. Say for even as he puts in that for him, for that form where he swear in, say he no even fit put in, say, if they a part of me where this they disbarred for New York, say no put them. That is, he don't lie against oath. He don't lie under oath. Frederick. He don't lie under oath. So that one self another crime. Now they don't sum up on your head. Now Senator Uduaghan say her petition to the LPGC rise from a sequence of events that call into question the integrity and ethical standing of Imasuen. He can talk say that the Senator Imasuen had, in an attempt to expose the judiciary to odium and disrepute, publicly spurned an interim order the Federal High Court Abuja made on March 4, which stopped his committee from proceeding with a disciplinary action that was initiated against her. Remember, say she been getting interim order on the 4th before then sack her. Say make that interim order, just keep them. Make the Ethics and Privileges Committee not sit down and talk about her matter until court vacate that order, until they hear the case, so she they bring forth because of sexual harassment. But this man will be the chairman of Ethics and Committee. No agree here. He go ahead, go sit down. Can't even go ahead to slam her 6-month suspension. Will be say they very illegal, and will be saying a very harsh punishment. So for that reason, say please let them sack him. Let them sack him. Let them disbar him as Let them disbar him as a lawyer. This is very interesting because Natasha don't agree for anybody at all at all. By the way, Natasha, they busy, they give her constituents them food or things. So, and if you see the things what she don't do just in 1 year as a lawyer, you just begin to as in 1 year, what she don't do in 1 year as a senator, you go just the wonder because from footages, waiting we'll see for inside Edo Central, she don't give them a lot of relief materials, don't buy sewing machines for about 1,500 people, like be 150,000 people, don't buy keke napep for them, don't buy grinding machine for them to empower them, don't renovate schools, don't even put data processing materials and all equipment them for schools. She don't equip a lot of things in 1 year alone. Where she don't be senator, just in 1 year of becoming senator, she don't do all these things them. And so it can't be like, see, the system, they deliberately fight people where we say one they sport to doing the right thing for inside the country. The system made they like them at all. They always do everything possible to clamp them down. Talking about how the system tried to clamp people down. Remember her recall process, yeah? Okay, that's what we're going to now because the president of the Senate don't make sure, say, according to these sources and exclusive by Sahara reporter, say that they make sure, say, anything will happen. They then call back Natasha because nothing will make way Natasha go continue as a senator for inside the house at all. Say because that one they pay them well. Say they want me she come out as a senator by all means. So by all means possible, they must come out her for inside that position. Now, waiting be the two way be say Akpabio don't use because if you like say as she they fight her own side, Akpabio self they fight her own side. So if you like say now two people way be say know how to fight dirty and they do their best to deal with each other the best way be say they do. So it looks like Natasha studied them. And she's trying her best to match them aura for aura. Because how else do you explain this? If you all remember, this name was attached to Godswill Akpabio sometime as person where be say that person where don't work with them. Now, Sahara reporters came out with this exclusive that the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, in a desperate bid to silence the dissenting voices and accusations against him, they use informer chief of staff, Mr. Etekamba Umoren, where they just appoint as resident electoral commissioner rec for inside Delta State to facilitate the recall of suspended Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Now, this, according to this exclusive by Sahara reporters, reading more to that story, Akpoti-Uduaghan, remember, say they suspend her and why they say that because of gross misconduct. But she said no, not because of say the Senate president knows say she lay allegation of sexual harassment against them. She still they claim say she gets her evidences and say she will bring them out in due time. However, the sources, Sahara reporters say from top sources that Umoren was allegedly seen at the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC headquarters Abuja from 8 o'clock in the morning, reach 8 o'clock in the evening. What did they go find there, my brother? What are you looking for in INEC from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.? Actively working to expedite the recall process of against Akpoti-Uduaghan. And even they inside the INEC headquarters all that while yesterday, when that lady Charity, will be former Yahaya Bello SSA, will be still SSA right now to Governor Dodo of Kogi State, been bring that petition of her recall from Kogi Central people come inside INEC. So he was there. And he was the one perhaps who helped them receive it. Who knows? I don't know. But according, if this investigation or this report by Sahara reporters, anything to go by, that means there is an underground person working with INEC to make sure, say, they're fasting the action quick to call her off immediately. To what end? Now, reading further that, a source familiar with the situation told Sahara reporters, according to Sahara reporters, that Akpabio, a former chief of staff, Akpabio's former chief of staff, Mr. Etekamba Umoren, who is now the resident electoral commissioner, rec of Delta State, where they won't snatch and grab and run away with them. Because if he be the rec in 2027, oh, that one another matter entirely, they don't strategically location people them, where this go help them grab the places where they need. Hey, now say, if they do that, is doing Akpabio's dirty job by ensuring the recall of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Check up, not be me writer now, Sahara reporters writer. The source further alleged that Umoren was at INEC from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. last night, facilitating the recall process following Akpabio's direct instruction. Meanwhile, the source claimed that Akpabio has instructed Umoren to report to INEC every day until the recall process is completed. Say Akpabio tell this Umoren, say make sure say every day they go INEC, every day they go INEC until this recall process they completed. If the recall not they completed, no resume this to other places. Continue to they go. Continue to they go INEC every day until this recall process is completed. That's now the command will be said. Then say, according to people, Sahara reporters say Akpabio give in formal aid. Now they say when Sahara reporters try to reach the Mr. Itekamba Umoren to ask them questions, you know, agree answer call, you know, even agree respond to their messages, you know, agree talk again. And then they say a clear conscience, then they fear any accusation. So wow, God, why you not answer call? Why you not respond to the things that when they ask you? Like we go play that charity where talk say me they recall Natasha. You know, it's amazing how it be say. We get about 400 and something registered voters for inside, about 488 registered voters for inside Kogi Central. Out of that 408 something, the people who actually come out during the election, now just a little about 100,000 of them then come out during the election. And Natasha win the election with about 50 something thousand votes. Now she use win. 50 something thousand votes, now she use win. How come during her recall process 250,000 people consign and recall her? How they use get the signatures? Now some people see when other people be the thumbprint, the sign signature, they say, you know that's what happened during the election, right? Where we say some people they thumbprint and some people they cancel numbers, the sign. That was exactly what some people said happened during this recall process. Now make it easy for them to get 250,000 signatures against Natasha. We could go watch her, they talk them, they make more, they say they must recall her, make she come back out. Go watch her, they come back.
Because of her gross misconduct in the Senate that led us to a 6-month suspension where Kogi Central will not be represented at the National Assembly, the Senate arm. So we have come to recall her back so that we can have a representative in the Senate. Because as a people, we cannot afford not to have a representative in the Senate arm for another 1 year. So we are here to tell INEC to please follow the constitutional process for our recall so that our recall process can begin. That's why we're here.
Okay, so have we submitted or?
We submitted our petition. It's been received. All other documents have been received. This is the acknowledgement copy of the petition.
Is it the entire constituency or just a group of people? Under which platform are you representing?
Okay, it is a concerned Kogi youth and women.
Okay.
Yes.
And who is bankrolling this?
Talking about bankroll is a personal business. It's a personal thing. We are members of our constituents, and we are saying we don't want her anymore because you cannot afford not to have a representative. So nobody is bankrolling. Well, we are the one that voted her, and we are saying we don't want her anymore. So we're not. Nobody is bankrolling. Nobody is having any personal issue with her. It is just what it is. The game is the game.
Okay, when you say you come to submit petition,
yes, please.
is it a process that maybe you have collected the signature already or you're about to do that? What are the things you have done already?
Okay, thank you very much. We all know the INEC rules. You cannot submit a petition without having to go and get signatures of registered voters, and that's why we're now saying, as a people, we are recalling her back from the Senate because we have gotten what it takes to recall her back from the Senate.
Like how many number of registered voters?
We have 488,000 registered voters from Kogi Central, and as I speak to you right now, we have more than 250,000 voters that have signed for her recall.
Okay. So what was the response from INEC after the meeting?
Like you know, INEC is an institutional body, and its constitution is binding them, and as such, they will have to follow due process. So they will get back to us and they will do their job.
Your name, ma'am?
My name is Somali Charity JC.
I not just want go there, make I go talk about this Somali Charity Jesha and the pictures of her and Yahaya Bello and Ododo where she be media 8, where she be SSA 2. I don't want to talk about them, but when I hear what's in it, you know, what she talk. In fact, the part that really got me, apart from other things she said, is the part she said, the game is the game. Really? The game is the game. Oh, wow. The game is the game for your fellow woman. The game is the game. So at the end of the day, maybe when they come redo election for inside the state after her recall or for that senatorial district after her recall, then Yahaya Bello will get going election. You see why people talk say this Nigeria no go just work. You see why people talk say we deserve the people then what we get for inside this government. You see why people say we deserve who we get. We deserve the people then what we get for inside this government. Because how else do we even behave like this? Else they would behave like this. You see people women good. What make I enter inside another matter because the thing it just they bite my brain. So somehow. Meanwhile, I tell on earlier, say Justice Obiora Egwatu of the Federal High Court, Abuja, don't wash your hand, come out like Pontius Pilate for what you get to do with Natasha Akpoti case. He said, they do again, no. Somebody come out for Natasha Akpoti case that he doesn't want to be involved in the case again. Now, this is because while he was handling the case, because of a petition where say Akpabio and the lawyers and raised against her. Akpabio and the lawyers, we don't carry petition go, and the petitioner talk say he not get the rights as a judge to put mouth for anything we concern Senate case. But this was not about the Senate. This was about the remember, say the ex parte order we give now to the Ethics and Privileges Committee, a committee for inside Senate, not be the entire Senate. So how come they one and say he no get rights to get anything to do with Senate or to stop the proceedings of the Senate, right? So the man can say in the commodity hand for inside the matter, say because of a petition where he say Akpabio be not file put for the month, say no one get anything to do with the matter again. So say he go submit the case file, make it be say the chief judges, I think Justice Toso, the chief judge of the Federal High Court, make he is assign the case back to another person. Who knows? Who knows? And that brings me to exactly what we're going to talk about now. The case of Peter Obi. And I even have this footage of this elder statesman saying that it be like saying Nigeria not going to even work at all because what are we even doing in the first place? What are we even doing? So make a first, talk about this Peter Obi case. As the former governor and presidential candidates of the Labour Party don't condemn the democratic rule under the APC. Say, APC government, they don't dabaru everything we get to do with our constitution. They don't fall am yakata. Say democracy been built small, but he reach APC turn. They say PDP been trying to rebuild and small. From 1999, if they come up, but they can't reach time where be say it's supposed solidify or where they supposed to even carry and continue from where the thing don't dey decking, go another decking. APC Kokuma carry the thing dabaru for gram, fall and finish for gram. And people don't attack. We'll listen to waiting it up. We'll listen to them.
They started in 1999, laid the foundation. Some people came and took it a decking, and some people were trying to raise it to first floor. And some people came and knocked everything down. That's the situation where we are now. Everything has been knocked down. Nothing works. And I'm somebody who can say this exemplarily. I became a governor through the court when President Obasanjo and Atiku were in government. I did not pay the court 1 naira. I was sitting in my house in the office, and the court declared me winner. When a governor is hosting them, it can't happen in Nigeria today. When I was being impeached, the president sent people to come and intervene on my behalf. Ken Namani came begging house people not to impeach me. Today, the president impeaches the person. So that is the thing. So it's collapsed. So it failed. They were begging my house not to impeach me. And they were PDP. I was in Africa. And they were begging. President was calling me and said, Peter, are you okay? Well, even when I was impeached, President Obasanjo called me and said, are you okay? Are you safe? When I go back from the court, when court eventually declared me under Anjuba, President Yaradua called my phone in London and said, congrats. I said, President, I can't come back because, if I come back, these people, he said, tell me the flight in which you're coming back. And I told him, when I came in the first time, military people came to receive me at the airport. I couldn't believe it and took me straight to him. Now the president will ask me not to come back here again. So it's failed. Let's not talk about it. Let's talk about how we are going to rebuild it. It's collapsing.
Well, we don't hear what Peter Obi talk. Now, let's dissect this matter very thoroughly. Waiting be the things and what Peter Obi talk will be either true or lie. We go warrant the kind of response and reaction where it be say the government officials and don't they give them. You see, the reactions and responses them don't they plenty already, and they don't they already talk to them and say making they careful. Oh, the things and when they talk, oh, this one, oh, that one, oh. But then again, what did he really say that is so bad or that is unheard of or that is unbecoming? We warrant this kind of backlash and response or reactions to waiting in talk. Make we even look at the things and way we say talk. It's a democracy don't fall. Say democracy no did the way they again. And exactly the things and when you talk. When you say it say before, say then go impeach you. but now your house people go impeach you. Even though say they impeach and when it be say the ruling party na PDP and in the ABGA will be an opposition. And yet the president cared about him to ask him his whereabouts and how he was, right? But say right now, say that the president go use in hand impeach him. If everything where every lawyer they talk, say what's in the president do by declaring a state of emergency when River State never really meets that state of emergency, not true, then could Peter Obi be wrong? If everything where BC lawyers they talk say there is no part of our constitution where carry say the president get the right to promote a sitting president by either suspension or anything, and the president do and he still stands it today, then is it to be right or wrong? If it be say everything where every lawyer, every son don't they talk say the role of a sole administrator no they recognized by our constitution, and the president employ a sole administrator for inside River State and they function now anything to go by and not true, then is it to be right or wrong for the assertions we make? And in terms of attacking people, we even come for them. See the attack already with the attacker now. Because the presidency, through the spokesperson of President Tinubu, by Ananoga, don't condemn people. In fact, he call and say, he's saying an exaggerated excoriation of the incumbent president. Say he exaggerate the way we say use the yab the incumbent president. Now, reading the story further, Mr. Obi, of course, been done yap them tire. You can say, Bayanoga respond. He respond a lot. Remember, say Bayanoga na former, what did they call him? Former, former journalist, na in BCMB. So in NAC Obi anyhow here, Mr. Nanoga reason say if judiciary don't collapse, say as alleged by Peter Obi, way from Anambra State. Say people before know they enjoy freedom of speech. And a lot of people don't interpret them a different way. Say, oh, what do you mean that if judiciary had collapsed, that Peter B will not be enjoying freedom of speech? Does it mean that what you for do now, not to call for the killing or anything or the other of Peter B? Meaning, is that a threat that Peter B get locked? Say because of say democracy still this small. Then they can say, how can a democracy that has strengthened over the 26 years be said to have collapsed? Have you strengthened it? So if you don't strengthen democracy, how come all these things where everybody they talk about River State, even courts now don't declare, say, they sack the sole administrator. How come on an OP obey the simple constitution where on a swear oath to obey and abide by? If when I say democracy don't be strengthened, you can't say the president say only a discontent and disgruntled Peter who benefits from the very free speech democracy provides could perceive such a democratic downfall through his lens. You can't add, say, if democracy had indeed collapsed, as Peter Obi claims, and we were living under a regime antithetical to democratic principles, he could not have been able to make his comment on Monday at Emeka Ihadioha's Kolekwam. That is, remember saying that during the 60th birthday of Emeka Ihadioha, he talked this one. And not only him, even Daniel Bola said, don't they lambast Peter Obi too? He said, as a matter of fact, 20 Tinubu been the fight for democracy. Say Peter Obi been the buy and sell for inside the market. Maybe upper way market, as you know, name the market. Say how dare Peter Obi talk, say democracy don't collapse. Say, in fact, say it's funny how failed politicians are trying to redefine democracy. And Peter Obi said democracy has collapsed. Because say, does he even know the meaning of democracy? You know what in democracy means, Peter Obi? When people were fighting for democracy, Gregory was buying and selling. Is buying and selling a criminal offense? Some will say, buying and selling no be criminal offense. Buying and selling no mean say it be anything. Buying and selling no mean say they don't accuse them before saying be US active agent or be CIA active agent. Buying and selling no mean say they accuse them say maybe he gets any certificate issue. Buying and selling no mean say they don't accuse them according to the them say they involved in any issue where make up for fit money for drug or anything. So buying and selling don't be bad thing where be say you go you shame somebody. Now the presidential aide come for that talk a lot of things. He said Mr. Obi say in fact say for instigating hate and vitriol against Mr. Tinubu, say in fact that kind of thing where you do no good again. Mr. Bola claims say the former Anambra governor and the president and the president's nemesis say does not have a history of any democratic activism. Say nowhere where don't the way would see saying don't fight for democracy before. From his school days, saying no be activist. Being an activist now makes you a good, is he a yardstick for a good governor or somebody that would be a good president? He say his expertise lies in instigating hate speech and vitriol. If anybody they would instigate bad speech, be hate speech, we know the people now. We know the people who don't make instigating comments. Well, quoting him now, he says, if you look at where we are today, it's like the day PDP started in 1999. This same person will just be just this past PDP Atiku Abubakar spokesperson. No, now they talk this on Danebala. He said that PDP laid the foundation. Some people came and took it to decking, and some people were trying to take it to the floor. Say this in where P2B talk. Say it don't make sense at all. In fact, he said this is the situation we are now. Okay, so I really like to hear from you. What do you think about Daniel Bwala and the presidency coming for P2B for these comments that he made? If we look at the way our elections are done, are conducted in Nigeria, is it even worthy of all these reactions? Look, we even take an example of waiting a particular elder statesman talk for inside Edmond Obilo podcast when they call State Affairs. The elder statesman named Chief Tola Adeniyi will be former chairman and managing director of Daily Times of Nigeria, one of Africa's largest newspaper, where Ibi say Ibi they talk. He talk a lot of things. He talk say in fact say he don't make up your mind say Nigeria no go feel work again. Say Nigeria. Before that said, make we take another one where Ibi say NNPP chieftain talk about when they ask and say how this country go use move forward. He say everybody deserve what they get. People say Oga, calm down. The president say Oga, he say people are suffering. He say everybody deserve government we then get. Could it be like that it is people like Daniel Bwala and Abayo Nanogana make they feel like say Nigerians deserve this kind of government today? They said, look, watch out.
People are hungry.
Let them die. It's their fault. Yeah, I'm supporting Tinubu 100%.
You're supporting Tinubu?
100% to deal with Nigeria. There is nothing under the sun that I have not seen before this election. Nigerians decided to take Indomie, 200 naira, and voted for rocks across the country. So the BBC, Voice of America, they had requested to interview me, TRT. I said no. All the things I needed to say, I said them before the election.
People are hungry.
Let them die. It's their fault.
Oh, so many Nigerians die saying that their fault because they didn't go employ, they didn't go vote rocks and stones where be said their mind now be a power lead them to where they did today. Could this be the reason why this elder statesman they talk say Nigeria as it day to day it go hard for him to work?
So
listen to him as he talk up.
Nigeria as presently constituted will not work?
I've said that a million times. It will never work. We just keep on postponing the evil days. I mean, we've seen that it's not working. It can never work.
Is it not working?
Of course, it's not working. I mean, look at the people. Look at graduates selling plantain chips all over the place. Look at people, graduates carrying children on their back and holding children on their hand, still roaming, going about on Ikiri Road and all that and all that. See poverty-stricken people in Port Harcourt. See them in Nubi. See them in Nasarawa. See them in Zamfara.
But you still find them in poor countries like Niger, Chad. These are countries that you can say are monocultural.
But they're not working. No. No, it's not. The fact that it's so is not because because Nigeria is not working. It's not because it's not monocultural. It's more than that. We're just unfortunate that when the colonial masters left, the people took over. Excuse those who ran for just 5 years. Those who followed them after 5 years, they continued to mess up the country and they behaved worse than the British colonial masters.
Why are you exempting the first 5 years?
I think because at that time it was a confederation. The West was, the Igbos were running their country, the Yoruba were running their country, the Hausa, under Ahmadu Bello, they were running their country. And they
were running their regions.
Yes, that's what I mean. It was a country. I mean, this is a Yoruba country.
Okay.
So they were running, and the federal government was not breathing down on anybody. In fact, they were in charge.
But at some point, the federal government began to breathe down on the Western region.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the problem. After that, it was the attempt by the NPC to whittle down the powers of Awolowo and all that. Then they conspired, created the Midwest and all that, and then wanted to send soldiers to run down the south because of Western Nigeria, because the people didn't support Akitola or didn't believe Akitola won the election, and then. And then the soldiers took advantage of that and felt they should end it all. And that was why they struck.
Talking about why they struck. Well, but do you agree with what this elder statesman just talked, where in name Chief Tola Adeniyi, the former chairman and managing director of Daily Times of Nigeria? He believe what's in talk, say Nigeria, the way it did right now, say it go hard make it work. Because if you look at the things and where they happen, say it no be like say Nigeria will work. And do you believe that Nigeria was better at the days where we had regionalism, where it be say every region they control their own resources and every region they manage their own thing? You believe say Nigeria work better that time than now, and that as Nigeria is right now, say if we continue the way we do now, it go hard for Nigeria to work. Because a lot of people they talk, say, what's the this thing what would they even do for Nigeria now? Where it be say all governors just like say they lack ideas, they lack innovation, they lack waiting it be saying they go feel use rule. Because what thing they do now at the end of the month, they just wear but I go collect waiting they call them collect money for inside Abuja. Where some people don't they even accuse them allegedly them say when they collect the money they divide them into half, pay salary, carry the remaining ones them keep the other ones them change them to dollar where they go this now then they make dollar the cost now. Because how else do you explain the fact that a sitting senator could come out to tell us that the president actually gave them the $5,000 as salary gift? How can the president of a country give you dollar as gifts? When it be say, now still you float the dollar, make it be say our dollar fee get naira fee get fighting rights. And with the talk, some could try to reduce anything. We're going to put, we're going to put, we're going to put pressure for inside the naira. And then now see they spend the dollar past even other people them. In fact, now they spend the dollar even past people where they even do importation business. So what are we even talking about? How can Nigeria even be good enough if we be say we know change our ideas and change the mind of this group of leaders and what we get from this almost extortionist ideas where we say they get right now? So you agree with this man? What's in talk say it go hard for Nigeria to work because everybody don't they complain. You see this thing where we say they is that to be now. Obasanjo also complain about it. Obasanjo talk say as it be right now, say it go hard well, make it be say say the APC, say this Tinubu style of grab it, snatches and run away with it. Say it no go work. Say because he know they work at all. He say that that is not democracy that will endure. Now so he talk. He say what's he talk again? He say all Progressives Congress, especially aiming his blows at President Tinubu, say corrupt mode of democratic rule. Say their corrupt role of democratic democracy no go work at all. Say no be the kind democracy we need for inside Nigeria. Every other person not come and talk about them. Even Bishop Kuka, even though saying they try diplomatic, he say democracy is still work in progress. The democracy gives you the opportunity to try if you failed and give you a greater opportunity to correct former mistakes. But Bishop Kuka they talk like this before. If they talk straightforward, where be say go tell you straight to the point. Say this one what I do no good. People can say because they just give a new appointment, now make it do like this. So that this new appointment so they give and I make it talk like this. Well, I would really love to take your thoughts and reactions on the comment section, and I'm going to be reading them now. You can join the conversation. I am posting the link to the live here in the conversation. So if you quickly join me on the conversation for the little minutes I get left, so that if you click on the link by that post, and if it just join the conversation directly, or you call the WhatsApp line if possible. Click on that link, you go join the WhatsApp post, or you join, click on the link here to join the live directly. And then if it's make your contributions. So now this now waiting a lot of people they talk. But if it is what it is, then why do we have this? Why are we still the way that we are? What will the team feel do to change this narrative? To change, make things better for inside our country? That's not the question we would ask. Hello, good evening, and thank you so much for joining me. Welcome. Hello.
Hello, Precious.
Sir?
Good.
Yes. Welcome.
All right.
Remind me your name, please.
My name is Sammy.
Okay, Sammy.
From the United States.
Sammy, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is my first time of calling. I want to speak to.
You're welcome.
The lady trying to record Natasha, back, from.
Yeah, the charity lady.
From the Senate. Yes, it's a shame that a woman will come up to start talking the way she's talking. They were saying that before that, right?
Yes.
What did they do in their constituency?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
we didn't hear much about them.
Good. So Natasha has done so much in 1 year, and all they could do is to come up and, want to report that back, to from that place is a shame. And for Daniel Boala and what's his name? Bayo
Nanuga.
Yes. They all know Tinubu didn't win the election. You understand? They use, yes, the courts. Don't say, you know, you were in Lagos to win. I put in that election.
Why they set me up? Go ahead.
Yes, I saw. I still have my records. I will share my records to you why I voted as at that time during the election. It was if INEC had the guts to publish what really happened, what APC scored that election, it won't be anywhere.
I like to
Wiki in a rig Port Harcourt killed people, brought voting for him to make him win. So why are we going? All of this, but Peter Obi that won the election is their greatest warrior. I just put it on your comment section now.
Okay.
Peter Obi is the person that won, so that's why they are all afraid of him. People is afraid of Peter Obi. First, you know what I'm talking about. Is it the only one that's made a comment about the advisory in Port Harcourt? It's not the first. Everyone said, okay, this move is wrong. Reverse it. It's just like what Aide said. They are after the stole of what River State. They are going for 100 billion. Tomorrow you hear that, okay, what's his name? Wiki took 100 billion from it. Tinubu took 5 billion. The mother took, so it's a crazy system, you know. Nigeria is not working. Let's not deceive ourselves. They are trying to catch everybody that wants to come up to say something nice about the country, something good, something. If you comment about the evil, then you are enemy. Where as friends you living? Does it have relatives? Are they all enjoying? Where are the roads? Look at security. Okay, they just people in just now. Why can't Tinubu declare security in those regions? Precious, I don't want to vex you too much, please. I just want to.
No vex, I beg. Calm down, Sammy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And for you to have people like that, people that has cases here in the US that he couldn't answer, why are they currently an interview? We fetch an interview that took place during, what do you call it, Chatham House. He couldn't answer a question. He couldn't. Yet, people are clamoring for him that he's the best that has happened in Nigeria.
Thank you.
After looting the Lagos for 6 years.
Thank you, Sammy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you calling.
It's crazy. Thank you. We like what you're doing. I'll keep on checking in.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, Sowore. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So if this is your first time joining me here, kindly click on the subscription button. Our subscription are free. They pay for them now. Oh yeah, click on the subscription, subscribe. Make we carry this matter go to the permanent site. Now, speaking about what Boala said about the president about Peter Obi, that where was he when they be the fight for democracy? Remember, say our President Bola Tinubu be the talk as part of the people, then we be say fight for democracy. But then a lot of people they talk say, wait. If President Tinubu really fought for democracy, now they are key allies of Abacha that are also part of his administration right now. Atiku Bagudu will be your minister for budget and national planning. Naimbi. So that person, one of Atiku Abacha henchmen. How come Abacha guys, na part of your guys who they work with you today? Chagri, na part of the people we've been indicted as people who help Abacha launder money. That is the Chagri where they give the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway project. Now part of people who've been indicted in the past for helping Abacha launder money during the Abacha regime. How come those people who were Abacha's henchmen and supporters are now people working for President Tinubu now? If Tinubu really helped us fight for democracy, because a lot of people they talk saying, according to them, say, did the president really fight for democracy? Or one hand he was fighting on democracy, was secretly still working with Abacha, and I wait to make some of the Abacha henchmen today now in friends. That's what some people and some sources are saying. Going by this analogy and explanation right now. Well, I like to appreciate all of you, but make I quickly take your messages very quickly. I do hope that I have time to take them very quickly. John Terry, I appreciate you a whole lot. I am in awe of your support, the way you support me. Thank you so much. I deeply, deeply appreciate. Thank you. Well done. Lauren says Biafra freedom in 2025 is sacrosanct from the current prophets from almost the Muzi. Yeah. Okay. All right. And Onyeka Sepepe, you're doing well. Thank you so much, Onyeka. That means a lot to me. Pioneer Capital says very soon Natasha will make herself the enemy of every politician in Nigeria. It was when she carried Akpabio to Arise News that we learned that she has 6 children for 65, and that is a lie. That is the fattest lie from the greatest pit of hell. She doesn't have 6 children for different fathers. No, that is a big lie. Please. And that is just a propaganda. And how come all this propaganda is coming out against her right now that she's fighting this thing? On another, they ask herself that question. Okay, if she gets 6 children, how many, okay, what's it make the Senate president sex appeals if he has any, did not start making the wave now? Oh, how he had how many concubines? Why you know trend the way this on the trend? Come on, you guys. Stop it now. You should be smarter than that, Pioneer Capital. All right, LSCD, thank you. I think that was when I was coughing. Blessing said, by the time she finishes with them, when they see woman, they will run. Wallahi. And then Pioneer Capital says, sorry for your cough, precious. Thank you. Take an easy. Greetings from the UK. God bless you. God bless you too. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And the LSC says, not like one way give a single tire to him. Electorate. I want to be. Tire. What's it the one carrying the tire do? Oh my God. Politicians do not cease to amaze me in Nigeria. Pioneer Capital says, well done, Natasha. Keep pushing until they recall you back to your village. But Natasha will be fine. He said, all the people pushing you to fight will not visit you when the drama starts. EFCC and other forces start. But you know what? Natasha will never suffer. Natasha will never suffer. That's what we don't know. She will not. Okay, Eliza says she told before she left, this is not the end of the injustice shown to her. That, yeah, she said that this injustice will not be sustained. That's what she said, that this injustice will not be sustained. And the result of the statement, now would they see so like this? And Natasha continued to fire down. No grief for those idiots. That's what she said. And Pioneer Capital, Natasha, carry on fighting. Your people are with you online from the phone. When the real Yawagas, none of them will share the trouble with you. So I do not think that Natasha will be stupid enough to fight without proper proof or evidence. That's what I don't think. Mary Paul Ude says, God deal. Remember that Natasha is a lawyer too, a practicing lawyer. So you know that, right? And Ngozi Ilo says, Prepe, you have seen that what women are doing to the fellow woman. Honestly, some people don't have conscience. It's a shame. What do I say? Good luck. I see you. Thank you so much. And Rahim Yusuf says, things say people from Kogi, they're beautiful. This lady ugly. Stop it now. Stop it. All right. Hi, precious. Nigeria can only be better if you citizens can face these authoritarian rulers that's on the throne. May God deliver Nigeria from the corrupt leaders. Oh, no, you not be part of the leaders. You not be part of the followers. I can't make you face them squarely now. Abba. You face them aura for aura. We'll all face them together. You see that this selective, oh, this person should do this and that. That's why we're still the way we are, because everybody they wait for who go lead the game. We can all stand up one day and say enough is enough. We cannot take this anymore. We're not asking for people to revolt or revolution. No, we're asking that the right thing should just be done. Press on them. I realize that when we press on government, they do the right thing. If you press on them, they will do the right thing. So we should press on them to do the right thing. For instance, this state of emergency, if everybody had joined mouth together and said, we'll go protest until Tinubu record the state of emergency, it will happen. The reason we're just quiet, if you say because you know affect us directly, so it's not our business. And meanwhile, the thing they cripple our democracy, they ruin our nation. And it's setting a wrong precedence where you say they go do to another person tomorrow. Tomorrow it may be your turn, or the turn of your father, or the turn of your brother, or somebody close to you. Okay, all right then. And Olu says, at least he is buying and selling, but not selling what is not legitimate. Ouch. That was below the belt. I care Chiboys says, precious, I cough you. Are you running away? Okay, he said, as you're running away, you must answer me, sir. Think I take you by long life and prosperity. I don't run. I did here since now. Oh yeah, sir. I want you to live longer. Please renew it. Wayne Facility says, it's a shame that Bayo Nanuga and Daniel Boala are not in touch with reality. They know Tinubu did not win the election. Peter is their worst nightmare. That's what he said. I guess that's Sam that just called now. Okay, and two of you giving yourselves some buzzwords there. Obiora says, all hail Biafra. Oh, wow. And then who then Adedayo Odorele says, good evening, precious. I was disappointed with Father Kuka's delivery note on democracy. Me, everything shocked me. It shocked me, but I know wrong. I was shocked and shocked. Okay. And what here? Pioneer says Natasha doesn't lie. She's a saint. I hear you. Nobody said she doesn't lie. Who said so? Nobody would say so. I can't say that. If I had meant that or I said anything that implies that, then that means it must have been an oversight. Pastor Natasha will not suffer, Abby. Amen. Yeah, so she not go suffer now. She's doing okay. She's doing very okay. The people will go suffer at her constituents. We are with you. God is with you. Kehinde, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Sam David says, reason why Nigerians cannot revolt is because Fulani has hypnotized them with the cow meat they eat every day. Kai, take it easy now. And then Francis Adamson says, I agree to Ola. You are doing great. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. I'll take a break now. And please, if this is your first time of joining me, kindly click on the subscription button now. You know they pay money to subscribe. Or you click on the subscription. Subscribe to this platform. And also turn on the notification button because we're going to bring you more Tori. By 7:30 this evening, I should be live with Prince Francis Chilaka. Today is his birthday, by the way. Please, I posted this on the community. Please kindly help us wish him happy birthday. So I'll be live with him as we'll be dissecting other matters, including these ones that will be coming up after them. So you really want to join us and don't miss this out. You know, Francis knows how to say it exactly how it is, right? Because they give them hot for hot. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. And ensure you continue to protect your mental health. So don't let Nigerian matter weak your brain. So continue to protect your mental health. I see you again 7:30 p.m. this evening. My name is Precious Enyi. I love you guys. If this is your first time of meeting this platform or joining this platform, please click on the subscription button. I see you again later this evening. Have yourself an amazing evening. Good night. Good evening. Good evening, not good night. Good evening and God bless you. See you later. Thank you.